Okay, it's the morning. I had a day of media coverage to think about it. I had a day of media coverage to pack it all in, if you want to put it like that, to unpack everything. I like the move. At first, I was like, I don't know what the fuck's going on, but I like the move. I had to hit the Chris Brown. Can somebody tell me what the fuck is going on? Like, you feel me? I had to hit the Chris Brown yesterday, but I'm a little bit more comfortable with everything. One, y'all's comments helped me figure it out. But two, again, the mass media coverage really helped me out. Apparently, Mr. Steve Nash was working with Golden State when Kevin Durant was there and was specifically working with KD. So there goes the relationship with Kevin Durant. With Kyrie, people are kind of reaching and breaking their shoulder blades because they're reaching so hard, trying to find a way to piece them together, but it's not really there. I think just the fact that Steve Nash is Steve Nash and he's a point guard, that's enough to kind of connect the dots, which again isn't really a connection, but it's a good try. What I will say, though, is I like the fact that the Nets don't really make basketball decisions. They make decisions that are best for the organization. I don't want to ruin Monday's video, but we're going to talk about something that I'm really excited about involving the Nets. But the Nets tend to make personnel decisions instead of basketball decisions. What that means is you support Kyrie Irving in the things that he's passionate about. Again, I don't want to ruin Monday's video. When it comes to a head coach, and again, they kept Jacques Vaughn, which I think is great. He's an assistant coach, which is where he belongs. I I don't like the way that sounds, which is where I feel like it's a good fit for him because he did great. He did great in the bubble. The playoffs were painful, but as far as the regular season 8-game bubble win, he did great. So it's great that you keep him on as the highest ranking assistant coach to help out Steve Nash, because if there's anyone who understands the bubble team and the folks that we have left on the roster and the folks who we are going to have left on the roster, it's Jacques Vaughn. So I thought that was a good move, but also what you're doing is you're keeping Kevin Durant happy. Again, I don't want to ruin Monday's video, so I won't go too far into what they're doing to keep Kyrie happy and the rest of the team happy. But this is a personnel move. This is a personal move. You're doing this to make Kevin Durant happy. Which again, you're doing other things to make Kyrie happy, but you're doing this to keep Kevin Durant happy. Keep Kevin Durant. I'm trying to think of another word other than happy, because it sounds like they're prima donnas. So what's another word? Keep Kevin Durant comfortable. When you bring in someone who he worked heavily with in Golden State, you're making sure that Kevin Durant feels comfortable. And that was the entire pitch of coming over to Brooklyn. Hey, don't worry, guys. All the shit that you went through on your past teams, you don't have to go through that here. Come here and be comfortable. We got you. As far as mental health goes, as far as building a team goes, we got you. Come over here and join this welcoming culture. Now, while maybe to other people and to other sports folks, it looks like Kyrie and Kevin Durant are these prima donnas that need everything that they, blah, blah, blah. I see it as the Nets are building a culture of things that feel familiar. The Nets are building a culture based on what the players need, not so much what's going to bring about winning basketball, what the players need to feel comfortable. I believe in something called self-determination theory, whereas you're working with what meets the basic needs of people, not so much what are we going to have to build a super team and have the best chance of, fuck that. What is going to keep people comfortable? What's going to meet the basic needs of people, not what's going to get the best product. What meets the basic needs? Because once you meet the basic needs of people, the motivation to do well is so much higher. And bringing on someone like a Steve Nash, who's a true point guard, more of a Rondo, less of a Kyrie, ironically. You're bringing on someone who knows how to bring the best out of people. rather than someone who's just going to try to get the dub. Because sometimes the dub isn't always important. It's about everyone feeling connected. It's about everyone feeling... And that's the kind of shit that the Brooklyn Nets do. It sounds like I'm talking in circles here, but I swear I'm making a point. If you get what I mean, then cool. If not, I'll do a better job to try to explain it on Monday. But I like this move a whole lot. Let me know what you think 24 hours later. Now I'm loving it. I want some McDonald's. I'm loving this shit. Let me know your thoughts down below. Shout out to the Nets for doing a wonderful job finding a head coach. Hey.